now. It's a nasty day out here. It's still sunny, but I guess it's gonna rain in a minute. So I'm out here continuing the transformation of my property. This is a cat's claw tree right here, and there's an invasive parasite out here. It's called mistletoe, surprisingly, right? And it was, it's crazy because I didn't even know that it was on this cat's claw tree. But once I got to trimming her down, because I was just gonna trim her up and make her look pretty, but I see I had to take way more. That is all mistletoe up in there. I don't know if you can see what it is, but it's a bad case of mistletoe. Here's some more of it. This is toxic to human beings. So here's some more up here, deep up in there and down up in there. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure I got it all off of this tree, but there is another. It's right there, and you see it's quite bushy, so I'm gonna have to do a lot just to get to. That is, that's bad. That's super bad right there. And then there's some right there, and it's all of this brush that I gotta go around to get to it, which I don't know. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, but there's that. There's also a few Joshua trees that are dying. You can see this one is just laying on the floor right there. It's because it's dead. So take the chainsaw around the property and find different pieces different trees and limbs and, stuff that needs to be taken care of, and just take care of it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, think about this one. This cat's claw tree. It really is fully invaded with mistletoe. And then, wind is blowing this way. There's no way for me to chop that and not have it blowing in my face. So, it's just too much. I'm gonna have to get a machine down here and just take that whole thing up out of there. That's what's gonna have to happen. So for now, I'm just gonna leave that, but still other projects, there's a lot of other stuff. This is an island that I plan on putting a bunch of plants. See, I started with my hedgehog right there. Got the hedgehog cactus, which is really pretty. And then there's a cluster of Joshua trees right here. So let's get up in there. So you can see I got a pretty big burn pile. Just just a little bit of the brush that is piled up as I am cleaning up the property. And it's more all over the place. The one thing about this cat's claw up here that I really wanted to clean up was under it. That's why I had to clear up above. And I was, like I said, I was only gonna clear up above a little bit, but then I saw all of that mistletoe, and it made sense for me to get all of that out of there. But it's a lot of dead brush down here that I wanted to get to, and now I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have made a mess. I made a mess of things. I did clean up pretty well up in here. I like it. Just a bunch of, I got rid of a bunch of basically, limbs that weren't really helping the situation. And then I got all of this, all of these bushes that I need to pile up and organize and take them over to the burn pile. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, I went out there and cleaned that one up. So this limb right here is actually detached. Cleaned her up a little bit. That was it. Still got this burn pile that's pretty thick. And I'll just take my rake and my shovel and clean all of this up and organize it. I'll pile it up over here somewhere next to the burn pile. And when the winds calm down, we'll start burning stuff. Well, not stuff, but we'll start burning this brush. But for the moment, it's break time. But yeah, this is looking good so far. I didn't want to clean it up to the point where I can see through the bush, but now that it's actually done, I don't mind it. I like it. It should be clean like this. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up the property. This is a day of cleaning up the property. It's about to rain, so I'm probably gonna go inside in a minute. But I'll clean up as much as I can until it does start raining, and we'll get back to it. Probably once I clean this up, we'll just get right to fencing, which is, I don't know if that's happening today. I've been putting this off for weeks, but I'm definitely gonna do it either today or tomorrow. Look at the sun shining through the clouds on the mountains. That's crazy. All right, people, until I return.
What me had on my left?
So property's semi cleaned up. Trim this limb over here and a little bit more, but I still got to drag all of that over to this burn pile. This is what this is looking like so far. I went in here and cleaned up under this cat's claw. Burning this cat's claw, there was a little bit of mistletoe in it. And that mistletoe burns like thick and fumy. So I can imagine that's why they say it's not good for humans, or one of the reasons at least. But cleaned all of this up. Joshua trees. There was Joshua trees everywhere, or limbs. Cleaned all of this up, all the way side up to the, basically up to the gate. I didn't want anything to touch the electric gate, which looks like I still got a few things to do. Cleaned all that up. I think I'm bring the I got 4 feet by 100 feet hardware cloth. I'm gonna bring it out and start it maybe somewhere up in here and wrap it around the corner post, bring it around this camera post, which is the camera post right there. Close this in, and then this is where the next T-post is, and we'll wrap it around the RV, and basically just create a somewhat of a shelter with that, what is it called? With that hardware cloth. But yeah, that's why I was cleaning up along the driveway, because I don't want anything to touch the electric fence. But this is what I call the island. I'm gonna call this, you'll hear me in the video, I'll be referring to the island. And this is what I'm talking about. We've got an island basically in between this driveway and that driveway, which leads to over there, so a whole nother driveway. And I plan on putting a bunch of different plants up in here. We already got Joshua trees over here. There's a little bit of room. I could put maybe something that'll stay relatively small. And then I plan on doing a lot. Not a lot, but, I want to see colors and whatnot. So I plan on putting something up in this empty space around this hedgehog. Not too big, something that will probably stay relatively small like the hedgehog, because we already got big stuff. But yeah, this is the island. So we cleaned up the island. We cleaned up these Joshua trees. Basically everything that was down here, not everything, but most of the stuff that was down here, especially anything that was dead, just trim that off and take it over to the burn pile. And what that does is it allows these plants, not just, one plant in particular, but any plant. This is called pruning with any plant. When you got dead limbs or just a bunch of limbs that's down at the bottom or at the bottom of the plant that really won't, be successful, you want to cut those away, because what it does is it gives the plants or whatever fruit that is up top a better opportunity, because all of the nutrients and whatever the plant eats and feeds on, it'll go directly to that instead of being spread all throughout the plant. Because the plant doesn't know. It can't decipher, well, this limb is dead, this limb is barely making it, this limb is good. All the plant is going to do is say, this is nutrients, let me send them everywhere I can. And that's what it'll do. So it's wasted nutrients and wasted minerals and, wasted stuff that's going to limbs that won't never, have a chance. And so all I did was take those limbs away. I see I still got a few that I missed. I must have been in a rush, but I still have the chainsaw. So I can do that on another day, but I did a good job so far in my mind. So basically all of these, everything you see up top is going to flourish. Instead of it trying to spread out what was down here, now it has an opportunity to focus on everything that's up there. And that was the go. This one over here, I just was trimming up. I didn't want it was super bushy. And then when I started trimming it up, I saw that it had mistletoe in it. So I had to do a bit extra just to get rid of that mistletoe. And as far as the driveway is concerned, like I say, I just wanted to make sure that there was no electricity or nothing, no bushes, nothing bushy that'll run into my electric wire. So there's plenty that I still got to do along the way over there as well. There's plenty that I still got to do, but this is a good start. Really appreciate everybody that's tuning in and commenting and encouraging me and giving me good strategies and good advice. It's pretty dope. It's a dope community out here. Not just, Arizona, but YouTube in general. It's a very dope community. And I really appreciate all y'all. So yeah, this is the property. And fencing, like I say, till we do fencing. I'm just gonna put this camera down because I swear I'm doing everything but fencing and I really wanna get that done. So yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna get in here and snack on something. And then I will see y'all next time. Take care.